So, good evening, everyone. Thank you, Shannon and Jamie, and my JP Morgan friends and former colleagues who are here somewhere. Where are the JP Morgan tables? Right here. Thank you for supporting me tonight. Working for Jamie and with all of you was just an absolute privilege of a lifetime. And thank you to Craig, Stephen Marshall and the AAA for this really wonderful honour. So I thought a lot about what I wanted to say tonight, and I'm not sure that I have any profound wisdom about anything that I should impart, certainly not to this audience. There are people in this room smarter than me, more experienced, having greater impact on the world. So for whatever I may have accomplished over the last 65 years, I'm just grateful that I got my shot, and I hope I made the most of it. I've certainly tried to live and appreciate every moment. And so I have gratitude. Gratitude for all of you here tonight to support me, my many clients, my friends, my family. Gratitude for my 40 years on Wall Street working for Jamie at one of the great financial institutions. Gratitude for my time and work at the AAA as a board member, former chairman, and the unwavering support of Robert Thompson and the Murdoch family. Gratitude for my friends and family at table 2 over here, who took the ride with me. Gratitude to Elena and Crivelli for the diamonds I'm wearing tonight. And Narciso Rodriguez for the dress. I mean, come on, everyone. So a Lifetime Achievement Award is a funny thing to receive because it sounds like you're dead or that your work is done and it's time to draw a line. But nothing could be further from the truth. I'm a boomer. We are never going away. So my family nickname is Juice. Don't ask. And since retirement from banking, my kids now say, the juice is loose. This was OJ's catchphrase, so we may have to come up with something else, but I appreciate the sentiment, and it is how I feel. There is so much to be excited about professionally and personally. I have so many balls in the air right now, and hopefully I will catch a few of them. So stay tuned. I'm not done yet. But even though the juice is loose, I must admit that I do spend time now reflecting on my life and the decisions I've made along the way, the accomplishments and the failures, the frustrations, the things that have brought me joy, the people I love and have loved, the people I've tolerated along the way in the pursuit of having this career. And I have to admit, I'm ruminating on that one a bit and resisting the urge to plot my revenge. You know who you are, Kevin. There was nothing about my journey that was manifest destiny for the girl from country Murray Bridge, South Australia. So make no mistake, I have worked hard, I've had some things break my way, and I put up with some bullshit along the way. But in the end, for me, satisfaction, achievement, any success has come in the smaller but significant moments and the adventure of it all. Of course, I had ambition and an eye on a prize, but my prize was always more a culmination rather than a destination. I've also been reflecting on the decision I made to leave Australia in 1987 and come to New York. I emigrated that day and I didn't know it. The irony for me was that I was a bit of an anti-US rabble-rouser in my university days, convinced that the US had orchestrated Gough Whitlam's demise and that the US military bases in Pine Gap had to go. I also recall being a bit of a communist. I'm sure the CIA opened a file on me that day I landed at JFK. But it was simple, really. I came to New York with the most classic of Aussie objectives: to see the world, ideally at someone else's expense. New York was just meant to be a jumping off point. And then I stayed, and I have stayed for a long time. I've become a citizen, built an American family, and I've come to admire and love the imperfections, the chaos by design, the arrogance and presumption of greatness, the hokey enthusiasm, and the relentless optimism of America. I used to roll my eyes. Now I find myself singing the national anthem at baseball games. So even when it seems a little crazy out there, I'm able to put it all in the context of the longer arc of a lifetime and the investment I chose to make in the US, an investment that I still make every day, and why it's just all been worth it. I don't wear rose-coloured glasses. At the end of the day, I just find it hard to be anything other than optimistic and excited about the opportunities that are just out there. The key, I think, is to balance the opportunities and the privilege with hard work and a bit of humility, so you actually make the most of the shot you have and you actually recognise it when it shows up. I was fortunate that I got 26 years growing up and living in Australia, when for me, the rest of the world felt like a galaxy far, far away. I've built a life, a family, and a career here in the US on that foundation. I'm not sure I would have succeeded without it. Pretty easy to take some risks when the downside is going back to live a good life in Melbourne. All the Aussies in the audience know what I mean. We know what good looks like in terms of quality of life, quality of education, multiculturalism, appreciation for the outdoors, self-awareness, and that money isn't everything. When you live perched on the edge of the world with only 25 million people, relationship building is a must-have, not a nice-to-have. Embracing the rest of the world and walking in another person's shoes are lessons in survival, not patronising gestures. I owe Australia and the taxpayers who educated me free of charge a debt I cannot possibly repay in this lifetime. But I'm going to give it a try, and it's one of the balls I have in the air right now. Today, I no longer feel the need to identify a single home. I feel deeply connected to both countries, and maybe that's just the immigrant story, and it's okay. Finally, to my family, my 4 kids, Caroline, Thomas, Eleanor, and Sarah is going to take the stage in a minute for a treat for all of you, so cheer loudly. To the Nason crowd back home, to my best friend since I was 11, Jenny Johnston from Melbourne, my long-standing New York Aussie friends, Glenda and Fiona, also at table 2. No one lives a life alone. No one achieves anything worthwhile alone. So good job, everyone. It's been a wild ride. We have so many stories, and we are not done yet. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Very well inspirational words, and now I get the